Oh, it has been a while. Ooh, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to I was about to do my Twitch intro. Welcome back to V4 Vanilla. My name is Watt. And we are back on the V4 Vanilla server, and it is a bittersweet. It is a bittersweet one, realistically, because you know this server has meant a lot to me in this last year and a half, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It petered out. It petered out towards the end, and I am ashamed to say I didn't get so much done. But for the sake of my own sanity and the sake of the YouTube channel and the thing, I want to at least round off this playlist in the correct way. And you know, this server, so right out of the gate, this server has meant so much to me because it was a new home. There was a massive sense of community on there in the early days. And you know, we generically staked our claim, and I think I've kind of proven myself as a Minecrafter finally, with the farms I've built and the base I've built and the shops that I made, and just the overarching arc I took on this server. And you know, the fact that you look at the stats, you look at how many beacons we've got, you look at how many withers we've killed. I've got none of my modded client, by the way, so I can't do any zooming stuff. But like, it was nice to get Ender on as well, and I just kind of want to have a little bit of a reminisce, a little bit of a talk, and talk about where things are going, because I've not uploaded in months, and basically that's because I am now on Twitch. I made the move to Twitch. That's basically all there is. I'm still selling rockets. Oh my god. Oh my god. What I will say, by the way, if anyone is watching this from the server, feel free to raid shops. I don't care about profit at this point. If you need rockets, come and get them while they're left. If you need a beacon, come and grab it while it's there. You know, that's just basically end of the season kind of thing. And I'll talk about the elephant in the room real quickly. Honeycomb, I want to do a version 2 of it, probably next map, hopefully. Or another game. And then this thing over here is always going to remain the big unfinished boy. I am immensely proud of this redstone, this system, and I mean, realistically, all I've got to do is get in one more section and it's done. Like, me and Ender did this on stream. We basically finished it. In fact, I can even open that up, can't I, if I do this? Like, we finished this section. Decorating wise, all the targets are in place. We've just I've literally got to do the redstone for it. And I have lost all desire to do that. But the rest of it works. If anyone does want to come down and shoot everything, it does all work. There just isn't any, you have to kind of manually reset it all at the minute. Which is, that will close that up. Which is this white line here. This white button will reset the whole thing if the doors are open. So yeah, I am immensely proud of this redstone. I've learned a lot here, and I want to apply this more in the next season, when there's a next season, or whatever my next server is. I'm going to take less of a, it sounds silly because it's Hermitcraft and everything like that, but I want to take the Tango Tech route, I think. And by the way, this is going to be a minimal edited video. I'm basically just going to fly around and look at some of my favorite places and just talk about memories and stuff like that. The Aber building, I think it's safe to say the tournament's never happening. Red Fox made off with a diamond block each and left all the discords. But yeah, but either way, the Aber building, you know, Aber is Aber. This book is on camera enough that I can remake this. I think I will go down as the best player. I've also played the most games. I've got both the high scores. But Aba's going to be a completely different game in the next update. So I'm happy to bow out with all that. So let's talk about some places and some people and everything that goes on this server. First things first, Armdad 44. was generically one of the first randos that I kind of interacted with. There's videos with him on the channel. It's a real shame he kind of, you know, did whatever and died off, but it was a good time. And there's a early collab, you know, stuff like that. The whole Bean Corp versus, you know, fresh slime to fucking thing. It was all funny and it was all a good time. Oh, more diamonds, excellent. Same with JW, who basically I don't think got on with the UHC aspect. Helped me build the first gold farm, helped me build the Wither Rose farm. Had a drowned farm, you know, had a witch farm of his own. I must admit, I know where his base has been, and I've been utilizing certain aspects of it in the time, especially the drowned farm and stuff like that. I just, you know, if he's going to leave it and abandon it, I'm going to take advantage. But I've never, once again, I never sold tridents or anything like that. I never took his farm and make like a trident shop out of it, because that to me is using it for personal gain. I'm putting the time in, I'm putting that thing in, but I never once wanted to do it that way. Phil. Let's talk about Phil, because I have said a lot about Phil on Twitch and stuff like that, and those coming from that side of things will know this, but just, I blame everything on Phil. This entire year and a half is Phil's fault. You know, I won't sugarcoat it. I posted on the Minecraft servers subreddit that I'm looking for a new server to call home, and you know, that was the bottom line with it. Is like, I'm looking for a new server to call home. Has anyone got one? And there was a few responses, and there was a couple of like, you know, we've got a website, here's this, here's that, we've got this, come on, do this, it's a townie server. And I was just like, nah, that ain't for me. That isn't for me. But Phil popped up with going, we've got like an ex-content creator one. You don't have to do anything. And yeah, so it was a really good time coming onto the server and meeting the people that I did and interacting with the people I did. So like, Phil is to blame for me getting back into like properly back into Minecraft, and then in turn getting into YouTube, and then ending up on Twitch. So you can all blame Phil. This is Armdad's place, isn't it? Yeah, this is Armdad's place. When he had plans, man. He had plans, and I don't know if anyone. I'm happy I've come across this really, but like, I don't know if anyone's realistically going to remember like the early stuff, the early video. Oh God, Pigman. But like, he had this weird little hole in the ground, and it like he started doing stuff with it, and it looked good. And you know, there's just weird little random pranks and shit, and I spent a lot of time here in the early days just looking at what other people were doing. That was kind of my vibe. I used to just fly around looking at what other people were doing, because I was so far ahead. You know, and so after, you know, got Phil, and you've got like, you know, the first interaction with MG and Biz and Redstone Junkyard, which is he's now Reg. At the early days were really, really fun. And then I can't not mention Squid or Cranky Calamari. Like, you know, Cranky was my first interaction with him was via his chat on Mixer, watching him play modded Minecraft. And if anything, if I blame Phil for me getting back into YouTube and ergo Twitch and stuff like that, Cranky is also to blame, because watching him on Mixer interact with his community over there, you know, kind of went, no, I could stream, I could do this, I want to stream, I've always wanted to stream, and it kind of put the everyman sense of the word into it. And yeah, and so yeah, and it's a shame that once again Cranky isn't, you know, I know life has kicked up, and from what I've gathered from Discord and stuff like that, you know, but it was nice to watch, and I thrust myself into a community. I certainly put myself amongst it. I feel I took on things like this. I had the gold farm, which was, you know, big community led, not community led things, but like I love this Nether hub, and I am going to be very sorry to see it go. But also, new server, hopefully with the reset. I hope I'm not saying too much, but I'm pretty certain we're resetting with 1.18. Don't know what got dug out behind there. That's an interesting one, but like, everything that happened on this server has happened for such a good reason, and I am very much, I will still be playing on V4V, but I'm going to primarily be streaming. from whatever incarnation this has, and this is just more as a farewell to the video series, round off the playlist. This is my longest ever video series playlist I've ever done. You know, Skimble, I hope Skimble comes back. I hope Rusted and Icer are back in action. These guys have popped up in my community, in my chat, for the longest time since I was streaming. Icer has even done my emotes for me on Twitch, and Rusted was working on some panel stuff, which, once again, Rusted, I know you'll watch this, so no rush at all. Please, mate. No rush. But yeah, Donmar, you know, another Twitch alumni, does a lot of GTA. Just, I've met so many good people, and I feel like I've worked so hard on this server, and I just wanted one last look, you know. I love this tunnel. The time lapse that I did making this tunnel with the replay mod is absolutely I'm in awe with it still. And I know, like, Tim, how could I not mention Tim? Tim was a fucking laugh as well. They've all been great. There's all been massive plans, and I'm hoping that 1.18 is the thing that, you know, brings everything back, old, new, you know, the mid-range people like me now. And, you know, I'm looking forward to adding some new people. By the way, Phil, if you're looking for some more members, I have a few people that we could introduce. I'm gonna burn. Like, this is broken, by the way. The pigmen are gone again, but this has been absolutely this damn Il Mango donut, which I've built twice on this server, I might add, because we reset the nether, has fueled this server. It fueled my economy in the early days as well, selling gold. You know, it's absolutely, that's still running. Hello. Like, this thing has just snowballed and been an absolutely fantastic time for me, and I hopefully for everyone involved. Like, you know, I hope that, and if I've missed anyone, it's not that I you know, find it's nothing personal. It's just more of a case that, you know, we've disconnected, or, you know, we've not interacted as much, and that's the thing. So, like, I'm gonna show some things off. I'm gonna show some things off that probably never made it to the light of day, because they either never made content, or, like, we've been to Armdad's place. I'm gonna do some little bit. I'm trying to keep this short, and I'm rambling. And look, the bottom line of this is that V4V is not ending. I will still be on this server if Phil allows it. And there will be Minecraft on my Twitch, which link will be in the description. It's the same. You'll notice I've had a channel name change as well. It's now WattStreamz. The Have You Met What brand is an ancient one, and yeah, that's just the difference. I've decided to get the identity at the front of it. So, like, there's this stupid thing over here. Like, this is JW started doing map art, like, towards the end of his time on the server, and there's this giant fucking Mortal Kombat logo here, which is absolutely outstanding, using, like, brewing stands and shit. We won't talk about the carpet duper, which took me a while to work out even what it was the first time I stumbled across that. But, you know, there's, like, Drowned Farm and stuff out here, and I'm trying to find JW's base. I think it's off this way. Yes, it's around here somewhere. I remember his base, his raid farm, they make like a little triangle. He's in a swamp, so this might be it. And his yeah, his drown farm and everything makes like a bit of, yeah, there's torches here. This is definitely it. So, like, I have kind of kept this. This was JW's base. This is JW's base. This is just kind of where it's located. He was moving, like, essentially, this is one of the rarest heads on the server because you can't get it, and I do have one in my ender chest. But me and him used to go back and forth with all stuff, and it was just a generically good time. It's just like, you know, a complete rando, just technical Minecraft. You know, the guy supplied me with iron, like, from the off with this iron farm. He built I mean, when this iron dried up, this is when I kind of had to build my own. Not going to lie about that one. What direction was I from his base? Am I west, I think? I think I'm west from here. I'm not too sure. I might be lost. If I have to look up coordinates, I have to look up coordinates. I should still have all them written down somewhere. Although they might be on the laptop, which could be worrying. They could be, because remember, I was obviously recording and streaming from a laptop at the beginning, and now I'm on a lovely beefy PC machine, which I never would have happened if it wasn't for my desire to do content creation. So I've got so much to be thankful for with V4V. You know, so much to be thankful for. I don't know if I'm going the right way. I probably am. If not, we'll endeavour. I think I'm closer to spawn, so we are going towards 0. That's... Yeah, because this should be the end portal. It'd be in this tiger. And that was, like, in between us, I think. God, server's chugging. Yeah, that's the end portal village. I'm pretty sure. I remember finding the end portal. If not, we will be back shortly. Definitely. I'm gonna have to do a cut here. I'm definitely gonna have to do a cut. I'm totally not lost. Just need to do a real quick cut. And see if I can find my records for things. Can I? Totally was not going the wrong way at all. We're at minus 264 is what I want to look for. Basically. Totally wasn't going the wrong way. I am in the 2000s on the X. But yeah, no, so like this whole season lasted a good 9 months for me, which I feel is a long time, maybe a bit longer than that. I've not been on in 1.17 really. I've not included like Torchberries and the Amethyst stuff. I've played. There was like a little incarnation of like a Hamcraft server. And if you don't know what the Only Hams is, the Only Hams is now my community's Discord, which I've run with Ender and a couple of other friends from Twitch. Basically. So yeah. That's how that goes, and that's where that is. And it's called the Only Hams, I should add. That's why, but it's named after me because, you know, pig. In a cruel twist of fate for everyone else, that it was, you know, they're on a server that is basically mine. Here's the base. This should be the base. This should be the base. So like, I put in so much effort in this place, and I've shown this off to people before. I've shown this off on stream. The fact one of the last things we did on stream is we blew up the boat track I started making. So this is just going to forever be a ruin. Yeah, we're leaving it in a bit of a mess. I never did come up with a use for this, and I don't think I actually finished this either. Yeah, it's missing some glass there. But once again, just more things I never could have imagined that I would have ever built and ever done. Like this base, I am immensely proud of, and yeah, I genuinely. I'm in awe, and I'm never going to make anything as good as this. You know, I dug a double sunk chime. I dug most of this out before I had a beacon. You know, and built a very simple slime farm in it, and it's basically funded me. And this mob farm was built within the first weekend. I had a beacon within a week. You know, the Skyblock AFK pot up here was a nice little touch of everything. This iron farm is definitely coming with me. I've built this iron farm again on another server in the last year. It's still stupidly simple. I love it to bits, and it once again has endeavored. I'm not doing a witch farm again. I am never doing a witch farm again. At least not for a while. It's always handy having, like, you know, access to things and to like certain things. Oh, there's the honeycomb. V4 Vanilla Season 6. Load of books in there as well. So, like, yeah, like, the villager breed is broken. Everything's broken here now, pretty much. Did I ever, like, everything in here, from the villager processing plant down here to this tunnel goes to Ender's because he wanted villagers at one point, so we used my breeder and just did them. There's a cheeky way out there, which I was using things to get things into the iron farm. And yeah, there's just loads of everything. Like, I love the patchwork nature, like the above side of this base is all very much you know, in tune, but there's like a patchwork kind of element to it down here. Like the bee farms, the jewel bee farms and the witch farm, which, You know, it's empty of redstone because we're selling it. It's very full of glowstone. Gunpowder. I mean, look how much I ran this. Like, I ran this a lot. I very much did run this a lot. I used to trade the sticks. The spider eyes are just here. You know, the bottles used to fuel... Like, the best thing about this is this and this fuels the bee farms. You know, I've got iron for absolute days, and I'm pretty certain I never put an overflow on that. No, I didn't. So at some point, I might need to, you know... But I'm pretty sure if this backs up, this will act as a... Like, if all this backs up, this will act as a, This should act as a disposal for it. That's, the poppy disposal. Plus, anyway, my layer isn't going to be loaded, so it's not going to be a thing. But, like, yeah, I'm immensely proud of everything under here. And this is, like, kind of a final tour. And just, like, I have plans for Minecraft. I have massive plans for the next update. Plans that mean I'm probably not going to be underground as much. You know, it is the Cave and Cliffs update, but I'm intrigued by the mountains more. I'm intrigued by being up there. You know, and this furnace array, which I think broke so many times. Nope. Hello, that one. Yep. Oh, cool. You know, this is. I mean, I'm showing everyone the backside of everything now. Like, I haven't showed a lot of this stuff since I built it, and like, this is a massive, you know, furnace array. Oh god, come on. Massive furnace array that was very difficult to get synchronized because of how I'm squeezing it into places. But yeah, you know, I'm immensely, like, I built this very early. I came down. Oh god. But the fact that, like, everything is built and designed into the base, and you know, I've been over here much. Like, there's the whole back end of the kelp smelter there. There's the end of the mobs. The fact that everything is... I haven't got centralized storage, but everything has, like, water channels that leads to, at least it's in reach of things. Like, I'm using elevators and stuff everywhere, and, like... So there isn't, like, weird storage everywhere. There is contained storage for kelp, for sugarcane, for things like this, and the melon and pumpkin farm that's over, which was way too big, this thing here. Absolutely massive. But, like, just using purple as well as a design, and I was told very old, like, purple's a weird block. You're never going to get a design palette for it, and I think I've used it quite well. I think that this is a tried and tested. I've used this before. There's the Aber winnings. I did say I was going to break these open at the end of the season, but I just kind of want to leave them there. Like, your boy only ever lost once. That one pity diamond there. You know, we finished the season well, to be honest. We are finishing the season very, very well. And I'm never gonna be this rich in Minecraft again. Never be this rich. Like, this whole thing, which everyone's gonna, oh yeah, nice mirrored floor. This was not intentional to be a mirrored floor. This was just a cool design that I then decided to put some glass over because I needed to walk on it. I'm very happy with what I've done with villagers. I limited myself to the number of villagers I used. I could have done the whole, you know, one of everything and gotten all the trades, but I limited myself with having 30, and only 15 of those being librarians. And then, you know, this corner and stuff like that, there's just so much, like, stupid little design room for getting vines and double high plants. This has ended up being a concrete converter, which is cheap as shit, but it kind of works. Like, you know, it spits out concrete at you. I can't show it off because I don't have any on me, but, like, it's kind of loosely based on Cubfans one, but I kind of just shoehorned it in. I never built a pickle farm. I never actually finished the way down here, but, you know, this stupidly overpowered berry fox farm, which I will definitely do again if I'm doing villagers. The most ridiculous chorus fruit room, which I think last time someone was in here, pulled the lever. And yeah, it is what it is. And genuinely my favourite room in, probably my favourite room in my entire base, which is the sheep farm, which I never used because I couldn't get the minecarts in it working because it's just too big. So definitely going to do an automated sheep farm next year, next season. Next season? I keep saying year, like next season, because that's something I've never actually done. And here's the wall collection room, by the way. I don't know if we ever saw this on camera, but this was where everything was meant to get flushed into. just as a collection system. So yeah, as I said, I am immensely proud, and everyone that's hung out with me on the server, and everyone that has continued to support me on Twitch. Like, I think Phil was my first year sub, which was lovely, because I do blame Phil for everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go take the quick way out. Oh yeah, there's like redstone tunnels everywhere, by the way. You can get like into all the access stuff down here if you follow these paths. You get into all the collection systems and the elevators, and yeah, I went proper with this base, and I'm very, very happy with it. And I never truly finished the top side. There was more I wanted to do with that mountain, and this was eventually going to link into Ender's because he was doing Endor, so that's why we did the trees. But yeah, it's been an absolutely wild ride, and I think this is just how I wanted to sign this off. And I wanted to go look around more, but I'm hesitant that this is going to be a very long video, and I kind of don't want to do a lot of editing, even though I now have the internet speeds to upload these kind of videos better. But yeah, it's been good, and I might still come on, I might still finish some stuff, but as videos goes, this is it. This is the last V4V Season 6 episode that there ever was. And, you know, for once, I am ending a season on my terms. A map isn't getting pulled away from me too early, and I'm rounding off a video series. It's been absolutely fantastic. Thank you to everyone that has watched and subscribed and you know, commented and just hung out and played Minecraft with me, because Minecraft's coming back. You can't take the pig out of Minecraft. I've done a lot of Pokemon, I've done a lot of Sea of Thieves on Twitch, but 1.18 I am looking forward to revitalizing my Minecraft bug on stream in a content session, and I really hope that V4V is the server to do it on. You know, so yeah, either way, I have been and for the last time, thank you very much for watching. See you, hopefully, on Twitch. Peace out.